Hello everyone, welcome back to ARTBAT Season 12 Online Battle. I'm Roxy, the commentator tonight. 歡迎嚟到藝鬥現場嘅第12季，我係你哋嘅 MC Roxy. ARTBAT Live is a digital live drawing competition which two artists will be battling according to the topic given on the board. ARTBAT Live 藝鬥現場係一個嚟自香港嘅現場電繪比賽平台。每場賽事嘅兩位 artist 需要喺20分鐘內根據由電腦隨機抽選嘅題目嚟完成作品。For this season, we are thrilled to introduce our new theme, Paint on Beats. Artists will have to express the music created by Moshup using their creativity. And right before each battle, one song will be picked randomly. Together with the picked song, a random topic composed by one adjective plus one noun will be released. 今次嘅比賽將會係一場嶄新特別嘅音樂盛宴啦。今季嘅主題 Paint of This， 參賽者必須首先聆聽一首由 Moshup 創作嘅歌曲，再根據由一個形容詞以及一個名詞組成嘅隨機題目，繪畫出一幅獨一無二嘅音樂印象插畫。Tonight is the first day of Season 12, which is the matches of Group A.The champion will not only win $300 cash, but also get the opportunity to collaborate with Moshup in a short NFT music video and to convert your winning artwork into NFTs. Last but not least, create an Instagram AR filter with your winning artwork. 今日係第12季嘅第一日啦，亦即係 A 組嘅賽事。今季嘅獎品非常之特別，包括有冠軍會有獎金300蚊嘅美金。我哋會為你嘅冠軍作品免費轉換成 NFT， 亦都會為你嘅冠軍作品推出 AR filter 嘅，同埋你亦都會獲邀同我哋共同合作推出 NFT 嘅音樂短片。In this season, we are so honored to collaborate with Moshup, a recording and music artist. His music sets the highest of bars in terms of genre, aesthetics, and introducing one-of-a-kind textures. From the large vocals of modern pop to his signature hybrid drum sound and the vast soundscapes of synthwave and lo-fi, Moshup blends different styles to achieve his unique sound stem. All songs from this season are created by him, and also with the exception of the 5th song for the finals, which will be revealed by then. The 5th song is Moshup's latest collaboration with two celebrated musicians. And tonight,He will be one of our special judges. 喺今次嘅比賽，我哋好榮幸可以邀請到 Moshup 同我哋合作啊。Moshup 係一位嚟自多米尼加共和國嘅唱片藝術家，同時亦都係一位音樂製作人。佢嘅音樂引人入勝，由流行音樂去到混合鼓聲，再去到合成歌以及 lo-fi 音樂。Moshup 融合咗唔同嘅風格，嚟實現佢獨特嘅音樂印記。喺今季嘅所有歌曲都係由 Moshup 創作㗎，同埋喺總決賽當日，我哋將會首次播放 Moshup 嘅全新歌曲。呢首歌曲係由 Moshup 同埋兩位著名嘅音樂家共同創作㗎。請期待喺決賽日收聽佢哋嘅最新作品啦。Besides Moshup, we are very honored to have Rosenwood to be our special judge tonight as well. 除咗 Moshup 之外，今晚同時好榮幸邀請到玫瑰靜物 Rosenwood 擔任我哋今晚 A 組比賽嘅特別評審。Rosenwood is an independent illustrator based in Hong Kong. Her art style is neat and simple, presenting bizarre moments from ordinary life with lines and space. 玫瑰靜物係一個香港插畫師，佢嘅風格簡練，擅長以線條同埋空間嚟表達生活中嘅奇趣時刻。We also want to take this opportunity to thank Tencent Restart for their vendor support. 喺呢一度再一次多謝咁多位評審，以及多謝場地支援 Tencent Restart. Before we officially begin, let's welcome our contestants. For the first battle tonight, we have FlatHatArtisto Singh from India versus whiterose from Hong Kong. For the second battle, starting from 8:49, we have Broc from Philippines versus Sofia Nyberg from Hong Kong. 喺賽事正式開始之前，一齊嚟睇下我哋嘅16強選手裏面嘅 Group A 嘅選手有邊幾位啦。佢哋分別係第一場賽事有嚟自印度嘅 FlatHatArtisto 嘅星對戰嚟自香港嘅whiterose。第二場賽事喺8:09開始， 會有嚟自菲律賓嘅 Broc 對戰嚟自香港嘅 Sofia Nyberg. And don't forget to vote your favorite artists on our Twitch channel here. The voting session will begin in the last 10 minutes of each battle. Please find the voting link in the comment. 觀眾投票將會佔 artist 總分嘅 10%， 一定要記得喺我哋嘅 Twitch channel 嗰度投選你中意嘅 artist。投票嘅環節會喺每場賽事嘅最後10分鐘進行，到時留言區亦都會公佈投票嘅 link。你嘅一票非常非常之緊要。Alright, let's not wait， 事不宜遲啦。咁我哋究竟今晚會抽到啲咩音樂以及有啲咩題目呢？好，咁抽到嘅題目咧就係 distorted bubble 嘅，即係扭曲嘅泡沫。So the topic for tonight's first battle is distorted bubble. 咁接住落嚟咧，我哋就會有少少時間俾 artist 去進行 brainstorm 啦，同埋亦都會播放一次今晚嘅賽事用到嘅音樂嘅。
I'm come to nights when I'm with you. Popping a bottle of a bubble when I'm at you. Ay, we got no fools in the way we play. The hell we know when we go away. Ay, popping a bottle of a bubble when I'm at you. Ay, I know you want when I say that you're mine, mine. I know you wanna know. We started slow, I called you Jay. We start the show, we get real vain. You shut the door, prepare the tape. We make a video and we hide our face. Riding your wave, cause we got no mind. Yeah. Look at the mirror, see the devil's eyes. You've got just one chance, don't take it slow. When the sun comes up, you're just a ghost. Riding your wave, cause we got no mind. I know you want when I say that you're mine, mine. I know you want when I say that you're mine, mine. I know you wanna know. We started slow, I called you Jay. We start the show, we get real vain. You shut the door, prepare the tape. We make a video and we hide our face. We started slow, I called you Jay. We start the show, we get real vain. You shut the door, prepare the tape. We make a video and we hide our face. You got me. You got me. You got me. You got me. We started slow, I called you Jane. We start the show, you get real vain. You shut that door, prepare the tape. We make a video and we hide our face. We started slow, I called you Jane. We start the show, we get real vain. You shut that door, prepare the tape. We make a video and we hide our face.
Alright, so I think everyone have just listened to a very amazing piece from Workshop, which is really intriguing and an exciting piece. So you can feel the passion and all the romance between the couple. And before the battle officially begins, the countdown begins, so let me introduce the art style of the two artists to our audience first. So, Broc and Row, he is a return artist, so maybe some audience have strong impression of the Sing is a return artist. So he has a very strong personal style that the artist loves to use hatchings and loose textured lines to create some collage-like illustration. So it appears to me that his artwork looks like some kind of visual journal. Then you can see fragments of his emotions or memory in his illustration, which makes you feel silent but at the same time very powerful. And on the other hand, whiterose, a new artist to ARTBAT today. So the artist has a rather dreamy and soft texture within his illustrations. And he has very good technique in doing thick paintings. So that's why you can see he drew with the artist in the very beginning by color shades ready, because many artists will start with lines or draft first. And the artist is very good at drawing girls and using color palettes that can present a really fantastic fantasy world.好，咁啱啱咧有提及兩位 artist 本身自己嗰個嘅藝術風格係點樣啦。咁嚟自印度嘅FlatHatArtisto 即係阿星啦，佢咧可能有啲觀眾都會記得佢呢種咁強烈嘅 art style 一見到個畫面都會係。首先咧就係呢個 artist 咧好中意用線條去交織所有嘅 surface 啦，即係唔單止係用嚟勾畫嗰個輪廓啊。咁佢無論係畫頭髮又好，畫衫又好，畫任何嘅角色亦都好啦，都好喜歡咧係用大量交錯嘅線條去織一個平面出嚟咁樣嘅。咁並且咧可能有時候咧佢去做呢啲 hatchings 嘅時候咧，亦都唔單止會用一種顏色啦，咁所以織出嚟嘅嗰個嘅質感咧係好豐富、好厚實嘅，即係亦都唔會話令你覺得你因為淨係用線啊冇色塊啊就會覺得好鬆泡泡或者冇 texture 咁樣，唔會咁樣嚇。咁另外咧提及翻呢位 artist 本身自己嘅作品集嚟講咧，佢亦都中意用一啲好特別嘅構圖嘅，就係例如會將畫面分割成幾個唔同嘅 frame 啦，然後咧好似有啲似漫畫分鏡咁樣嘅，但係咧你睇翻每一格咧，其實係有少少似一啲記憶啊或者情緒嘅碎片咁樣嘅一種呈現方法。咁我自己就會覺得有啲似 collage 或者係visual journal， 即係用圖畫去寫日記嘅一種感覺啦。咁而另外一邊廂咧，嚟自香港嘅 whiterose， 咁咧佢嘅作品風格啦，同佢嘅呢個 icon 啊，同埋佢嘅名字一樣咧，都係非常之夢幻，有啲少女感嘅。咁啊，佢比較擅長咧係由色塊嘅方向進攻咁樣嘅，因為好多時候咧唔少嘅 artist 可能都會係畫咗線稿啊，或者係集中喺線條嗰個表達多啲啦。咁但係呢位 artist 咧就會比較擅長構圖啊、色塊嘅處理。咁所以好早咧，你就已經見到佢將個畫面咧分割成上下兩 part 咁樣嚟做一個可能係天空或者地下，或者純粹一個空間嘅分割咁樣啦，嚟決定之後嗰、個、圖畫整體嘅構圖。咁然後咧睇翻兩位究竟佢畫咗啲點樣嘅畫面嚟去配合我哋呢個題目啦，同埋仲有呢個音樂啦。So let's take a look at what have two artists elaborated on their canvas that matches with music, with topic as well. .咁咧，可能好多觀眾都可能比較冇咁熟悉啊，究竟呢一種嘅音樂風格係點樣形容咁樣咧？咁雖然我哋喺一開頭嘅 introduction 嘅時候咧，都有提及過少少 Moshop 佢自己個風格係點樣啦。咁但係咧呢度可以同大家解釋多啲嘅。咁首先咧就係 Moshop 佢好中意用嘅一個音樂嘅結構咧，就係好多呢一類嘅 artist 都會用嘅一種風格啦，就係佢一開頭咧會引入可能一個 layer 嘅音樂先嘅，例如係個 drum beats 啦，或者係一啲 pulse 係比較濕塗低沉啲嘅 pulse 先啦，俾個 beat 等大家進入個狀態，跟住慢慢咧越疊越多嘅 layer 入去，去到最高潮音樂最中間嘅位置啊嘅時候咧，可能會係最多嘅人聲啊，以及其他嘅 distorted 嘅聲音會混入去，跟住之後去到最後尾咧，會再慢慢抽翻出嚟嘅一種感覺。咁然後咧而所謂頭先喺嗰個 introduction 有提到嘅 lo-fi 究竟係乜嘢咧？即係大家成日都會講，喂而家好興，例如 YouTube 好玩任何嘅地方，我都會聽到 lo-fi 嘅音樂啦。其實就係講緊咧，裡面喺個音樂嘅作品裏面咧，有時會用到一啲不完美嘅聲音，都會錄埋入去，然後咧當係一種新嘅藝術方式咁樣去表達出嚟嘅，即係比如說係人嘅呼吸聲啊，又或者係有時係咳嗽聲啊，又或者係一啲我哋平時喺日常生活中都會聽到嘅一啲好特別嘅但又難以形容嘅聲音，會入咗去嗰個創作入面。So for on synced canvas, you can see that the artist has created a more clear silhouette, a more clear image of a woman on the right-hand side, and she is probably holding that stick for blowing some bubble out. And gradually those bubbles appear to be the shape of another person who occupies the left-hand side of the canvas. So the artist picked a really strong color with powerful presence that is this highly saturated purplish pink. Or matte. So this color really reminds me of that vibe of the music provided by Moshe. And on the other side, okay, so I guess what whiterose has depicted here is somebody, probably a female, is crying out from the bathtub because there are still some bubbles on top of her body. And she's crying out to the lawn with a pleasant smile, probably closing her eyes. And her arms is flaring out such that she is embracing someone, hugging somebody, probably her imaginary lover or house. All right, so almost 12 minutes past. Ready? So let me remind our audience that you can vote for the artists with better performance. In this battle, you should be able to see the voting link in the comment section. So I think what the music brings to us is really a love relationship with heat, passion, and very strong force of attraction. So that is my own thought. So it is really interesting to see how the two artists present the totally different image originated by one song.咁咧，時間剩低7分鐘嘅。頭先咧，我就提到咧，自己聽呢個音樂嘅時候咧，係感受到相當強嘅一種，一對男女之間好強嘅吸引力啊，好具激情嘅嗰種感覺啊，然後有種喺度燃燒緊嘅感覺。咁所以我自己腦入面咧出現嘅畫面咧，可能係好強烈、好強存在感嘅一啲顏色或者係畫面咁樣啦。咁而咧，好有趣嘅就係你會見到咧，或者唔知觀眾都唔會自己腦裏面有一個嘅唔同嘅畫面，然後你見到兩個 artist 咧用完全唔同嘅風格啊、唔同嘅方向去 elaborate 呢一樣嘢咧，係好有趣。咁其實咧，呢一種由聽到嘅音樂或者聽到嘅聲轉變為一個視覺表達嘅呢一種嘅藝術形式啊，或者呢一種嘅感覺咧，係有個名字啦，就係叫做通感或者係聯覺嘅，好似係啦。咁英文我記得係 synesthesia， 就係講有時候我哋係會由睇到嘅嘢轉換成我哋一啲 歌曲啊，即係由畫作或者由畫面轉換成靈感，音樂嘅靈感，又或者調翻轉，我哋聽到音樂，然後創作翻個畫面出嚟。又或者咧，有時係唔單止係同視覺同埋聽覺有關啦，可能會同味覺啊，或者同觸覺啊等等、嗅覺啊都會有關係嘅。其實咧，呢一種觀感上嘅轉換咧，就係叫做聯覺。So actually, it's very exciting for me to introduce this brand new theme to our audience because actually the conversion from music to a visual projection is related to a theory called synesthesia that people can convert one kind of feeling like sound or some visual impact into another form of media. The conversion between different senses.好，時間剩低最後4分鐘嘅。So we can see here, whiterose picked a really harmonious palette that a pale purple, pale green, turquoise blue, plus white. I should not describe it as harmonious because at the same time it's a very special combination of color. Which makes the visual punch out again, because originally it appears to me a rather gentle drawing, which is a bit different from the feeling given by the music itself. But after the artist confirmed his color palette and make some tone adjustments and overall, I think everything matches again. Because this palette is special enough and providing you that imaginary but at the same time abnormal fight within. You think it is something really good and dreamy, but at the same time probably poisonous or aggressive. It's like somebody just crashed into your eyesight and make great difference into your life. And just now the artist used that little finger to push away some paints, to distort some of them, making the bubbles swirling together.好，咁時間咧剩低最後嘅1分鐘左右嘅。咁啱啱咧就提到啦，whiterose嗰邊咧其實係揀咗一個相當特別嘅一個色彩配搭嘅，我會覺得係，即係而家咁樣再形容多一次咧喺中文嘅時候，突然間諗起提子嘅一種感覺，紫色嘅提子同埋青色嘅提子。OK， 講笑啫，係啦，咁 本身咧好多時候 artist 用到紫色同埋綠色撞埋一齊，係想營造一種有毒嘅或者好有具衝突嘅一種色系啦，一種氛圍啦。咁但係咧 artist 喺用到呢兩種顏色嘅時候咧，就首先係提高咗佢哋嘅亮度，同埋降低咗少少飽和度啦。即係變咗係粉紫色，同埋仲有呢一個粉粉地嘅青綠色撞埋一齊，再加埋白色以及一個暖色系啲嘅皮膚上面嘅顏色即係嗰種粉粉地紅或者係粉黃嗰種嘅感覺啦。咁令到咧成個色系和諧得嚟咧，其實係相當特別嘅。好，咁時間剩低最後3秒，3、2、1 All right, time's up. Please put down your digital pen and stop drawing. So after that, we'll interview the 2 artists. Please wait. 咁陣間嘅時間啦，我哋就會訪問2位嘅畫師，請稍等。Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, Zane. Welcome back to ARTBAT. So this time we have a brand new theme, paint on bits. So it is the first time for us to pick songs or artists to use it as an inspiration. So can you tell us some of your feeling while you're listening to the music or creating this art piece to our audience?
The music gave me a very longing feel, so I thought it was like distorted bubbles. So I just created a story of a girl who is longing for the like unrequited love, and she's less sprouting bubbles, and through that bubble a shape is forming of a lover. And so I wanted to give it a very surreal feel to that. So I've used, but the music is also very like punchy, and it has EDM elements in it, so I gave it some neon colors as well.
Cool. All right. So thank you for sharing, and after that we'll help you to translate it into Cantonese so that our audience can know your concept behind. So thank you so much, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 好，啱啱咧就訪問咗阿星啦，佢就同我哋講咧，佢其實係認為今次抽到嘅呢個題目嘅 Distorted Bubble 咧係同個音樂都係相當之搭配嘅，出奇地。所以咧佢就首先佢就想畫好似係一個女孩子，然後咧佢可能係對於自己嘅一個心目中嘅愛人啦係有一個嘅想法喺度，然後咧佢就通過吹呢個泡泡咧，去將呢個佢心目中嘅一個戀人咁樣係塑造到出嚟咁樣嘅感覺。咁另外咧，佢亦都有畫好多其他繚繞嘅線條可能去配合翻嗰個音樂俾佢嘅嗰個質感，嗰個感覺係點樣？好，咁接住落嚟咧，我哋就會訪問佢嘅對手whiterose啦。請稍等。Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, whiterose 你好啊，係歡迎你嚟 ARTBAT 啊。Hello。
係，聽到。
好， 咁今次咧，我哋第一次即係由 Paint on Base 根據音樂嚟作出呢一個策劃創作嘅一個挑戰啦。咁啊，見到你用咗一個好特別嘅構圖啊，同埋一個色調喎，可唔可以同我哋解釋一下你背後嗰個 concept 係點樣？
我就因為我都唔係好我係即係都係根據我平時畫嘅方法去畫嘅。然之後咧，就因為我都係比較 inspired by 嗰個題目嘅，因為佢扭曲嘅泡泡咁，我平時我就比較習慣畫人嘅，然之後我就畫咗個人喺度，就加啲泡泡咁樣，同埋佢嘅音樂都係比較環繞跟嗰個女仔嘅，然之後我就畫咗個女性喺度，係啦。
明白。好的。咁啊，所以可能嗰個音樂裏面成日好重複嘅嗰個 melody 嗰個 motif 咧，都會成為咗一個形成畫面個靈感嘅一個來源啦。
冇錯。
好的，咁啊，多謝你嘅分享啦。接住落嚟啦，
唔該晒，
係唔該，咁祝你好運啊 ！Thank you。
多謝晒。
All right, so just now we have also interviewed whiterose. So she told us that actually initially it's quite difficult for her to convert, some song or music into visual projection. So, but eventually she found a way, and she thinks that recurring motif, that melody, often appears in that song is, gives her some inspiration to how to do the composition. So that's why she produces this piece, which a girl is pouring out from that bathtub. And also the female vocals appear in the song really gives a strong impression. And so she created this rather feminine, girlish piece to describe this topic. All right, so thanks for the sharing from the two artists. So after that, we'll wait for the scores from judges. So please wait. All right, everyone, we have the result right here. So, the final result for the first battle tonight is 68 for Artisto versus 64 for whiterose. So, congratulations to FlatHatArtisto side. So, you entered the last battle tonight, and also thanks for the presentation of whiterose. Hope that we can see you again in future ARTBATs。好，今場賽事嘅勝出者咧就係嚟自印度嘅 FlatHatArtisto 阿星啦。咁接住落嚟咧，下一場嘅賽事咧就會係另外兩位 artist， 就係嚟自菲律賓嘅 Broc 對戰嚟自香港嘅 Sofia Nyberg 嘅。So for the next battle, we have Broc from Philippines versus Sofia Nyberg from Hong Kong. So the battle will start in a few minutes, so stay tuned and we'll come back to you very soon. Hello everyone, welcome back to ARTBAT Live Season 12. You are now watching the second battle for Group A matches. So for this battle, we have Broc from Philippines versus Sofia Nyberg. 好，今場嘅賽事咧就有嚟自菲律賓嘅 Broc 對戰嚟自瑞典嘅 Sofia Nyberg 嘅。咁接住落嚟咧就等我哋抽選題目啦。So let's see what topic we've got for this battle. 咁啊，同上場比賽一樣咧，我哋都係會選出一個嘅形容詞及一個嘅名詞。So same as the last battle that we have one adjective plus one noun for this battle. So let's see what we've got for this battle. So some technical mistake just now we faced. So let's throw in the battle again. All right. Okay, so the topic for this battle is orderly goals. 好，今場賽事嘅題目咧就係有秩序嘅鬼魂。好的。咁接住落嚟咧，我哋同上一場嘅賽事一樣咧，都係會聽多一次我哋嘅專屬今場，即係今日賽事嘅呢首音樂嘅，就係嚟自 Moshop 同埋仲有 Tess Collins 嘅 Lines。So we'll listen to the music again. Let's enjoy.
I'm counting lines when I'm with you. You got me. You got me. You got me. We started slow. I called you Jane. We start the show. We get real vain. You shut that door. Prepare to take. We make a video and we hide our face. We started slow. I called you Jane. We start the show. We get real vain. You shut that door. Prepare to take. We make a video and we hide our face.
Cool. So listening again to this sexy piece from workshop, I guess all of us have deeper understanding towards it. Because, you know, in the first time, we usually have the feeling that it is presenting that strong attraction between the couple, between their pair of lover. So now maybe I can share some of my deeper feeling towards this piece of music to you. Some more detailed part that in the very beginning, their music starts with that synthetic sound. It's like some echo, some sound you can listen when you're under the sea, under the water surface. It begins first with a monologue from the man vocal, Moshe himself. And you can often hear there is an underlying female voice as well, mixed it very subtly. And after that, it enters a section which is kind of like the dialogue between man and woman to explain their passion towards each other. And then suddenly it changed it to a slower bit when it is the woman alto voice singing her part. And the artist, the musician, has these lots of echo, many recurring bits in this music, such that, you know, this relationship, this lover is really mesmerizing oneself, something like that. And this time the topic is more abstract to me. So I think it is more challenging for this battle. Now it is the second time we listen to the pick this song. 好，咁啊，啱啱咧，即係雖然而家已經開始計時咗2分幾鐘啦，係啦，咁但係咧，即係都同大家再分享可能聽多一次音樂之後有啲咩唔同嘅感受咧，就係、其實咧，你會發覺咧喺個音樂裏面係有好多嘅回音啦，一啲好似喺水底下面嘅聲音，所以可以話咧，其實頭先 distorted bubble 嗰個嘅 topic 嘅感覺咧，反而係可能更加容易配合嗰個 texture 嘅感覺。咁而今次 orderly goals 嚟講咧，就係、真係我覺得抽象啲，即係難啲去想像嘅一個 topic 啦。所以咧，即使已經係我哋第2次去聽呢一個嘅音樂咧，但係可能係一個更加具挑戰性嘅一場賽事啦。咁啊，頭先有講到用咗一啲好似水底咁樣嘅 echo 聲 mix 埋一齊啊，然後咧一路個音樂咧都好似係男女之間嘅嗰個對話或者係回應大家個心聲嗰個感覺啦。即係無論係個男仔唱緊歌嗰個 vocal 進行緊嘅時候咧，你都會見到咧喺個即係你會聽到啦，喺個底嗰度好似有嗰個女仔 alto 嗰個嘅聲音喺度。咁然後咧一路個 beats 咧都係佢係 recurring 咁有嗰個 嗰個嘅主要嘅 motif 嗰個嘅音樂喺度啦，即係嘅嗰個嘅 beat 一路會不斷出現，就好似咧對方嘅嗰個思念或者係嗰個吸引嘅諗法咧，係會不斷繞喺你個腦入面咁樣㗎。好，咁啊，接住落嚟咧，我已經就講咗好多，即係講太多自己嘅感受。咁我哋不如又聚焦翻喺兩位 artist 嘅嗰個畫面上面啦。So let's see what we've got here. So Broc, he's a return artist. So the artist has produced a lot of wallpapers recently. So he even described himself as a wallpaper boy on his Instagram profile. So yes, recently he has produced a series of space design which can be used as wallpapers for your phone or your laptop. And so you can observe a strong sense of space as well as humor within his piece. So you can really, feel that chill vibe, making you feel so relaxed and natural, like the personality of the artist himself. And for Sofia, so Sofia is an artist who's very good at drawing portraits of women. So she can always present that mystic charm of women. And would it be an advantage for the artist? Because, you can feel that sexy, that intriguing vibe in mashup music as well. All right. So on Broc and Rose canvas, you can see there is a goddess-like woman, because her hair is just floating in the air, such that she's a superhuman or non-human, and she's offering a stack of puzzles or jigsaw puzzles. To another boy. So I guess resembling their topic, so this is the ghost of a woman who is offering a toy or a special souvenir to the little boy sitting on the left. So on the other hand, Sofia has created an interesting angle that audience just peep into that room outside from the window, and a ghost is sitting in front of the desk. He's staring at the scenery outside, perhaps like just daydreaming. And behind the ghost there is lots of shelves, lots of books. Probably this is a hardworking ghost who studying all the time, love studying. And also there is a broom behind, broomstick. Probably this is also goes to a very good hygiene habit. Could clean its room regularly. Okay, so Broc and Roll has already created a nice color palette here. pink, pale orange plus the grayish blue and the dark blue as well. Quite a retrospective combination of color. And then he's putting on some highlights on the edge of the boy's silhouette. Oh, so this boy got some curly hair. Like it reminds me of the artist himself. Anyway, I'm not sure whether it is a self-portrait or not, but I think it is an artist with warmth and that nostalgic vibe. And on the other hand, the right hand side artist has composited a really special composition here, very special angle. But that's why she spent more time to figure out the perspective, the placement of different furnitures. And also there are more small objects for her to complete. So this is also a risky, challenging, but interesting decision. All right, so almost 11 minutes past. Let me remind our audience that you can now vote for the artist with better performance. You can elaborate the book topic, the feeling given by the music better, and who show a better use of color, a smarter or a more creative interpretation of the topic. 好，咁啊，時間咧已經過11分幾啦，咁係時候咧又提提我哋嘅觀眾，而家你可以為你心水嘅 artist 投票啊，究竟邊個嘅 interpretation 啦，佢嘅用色啊，佢嘅構圖啊，同個題目以及音樂嘅契合度更加高咧？咁啊，好多嘅 criteria 去決定啊，咁啊。我哋咧仲有8分幾嘅時間，你可以再考慮一下，跟住就投出你重要嘅一票啦。咁咧頭先就提到Broc and Roll 嗰邊咧，就見到佢畫咗一個好似有啲半透明嘅一個女鬼啦，身上面發住白光，然後咧佢就係坐住咗喺畫面嘅右手邊。咁佢因為可能係一個成人嘅一個鬼魂啦，所以佢就會佔據畫面右邊嘅全部嘅位置啦，大概咁而左邊咧就坐住一個好似小朋友身形咁樣嘅一個角色，呢個男仔咁，然後咧佢嘅身軀咧係主要係用藍色、灰藍色咁樣去上色嘅，好似就係表達緊一種比較傷感啊，或者係即係失落嘅一個 colour 啦。咁然後咧呢個女鬼啦就係俾咗一樣嘅玩具或者係積木咁樣嘅一個 object， 嗰個男仔就當一個禮物或者收份，即係紀念品咁樣俾佢嘅。咁啊，然後咧喺呢一個嘅積木上面咧，見到係畫咗星星啊、月亮、太陽3個嘅 symbol。咁而右手邊咧 ，Sofia 嗰度咧就係用咗一個好特別嘅一個構圖，就係即係框中框嘅一個感覺啦。首先咧，畫面嘅最外圍咧，其實係一個窗框嚟嘅，係你會見到甚至磚牆部分啦。然後入面咧就有一隻好典型嗰啲 好似冚住塊白布嘅嗰啲嘅鬼魂。咁佢就托住腮咁樣咧，坐咗喺書台面前。咁啊，台上面會有呢個地球儀啦，後面就會有書櫃啊，好似咧係一個房間主人應該原本係一個好有生活情調嘅一個人。咁然後咧，台上面仲有一啲書紙啊、一啲筆啊咁樣。咁咧，而就喺書台隔離坐咗呢一隻鬼魂，佢就托腮出嚟，好似係若有所思咁樣嘅感覺啦。然後後面咧仲有一把嘅掃把。咁咧，呢一個構圖咧本身可以話係好有趣，亦都係喺有限嘅時間內20分鐘裏面去處理嘅，係相當具挑戰性嘅。咁啊 ，Orderly Ghost 咧，我估計佢嘅詮釋方法可能就係會講緊呢個本身係一個生前好自律嘅，即係好有學習嘅習慣啦、打掃嘅習慣、清潔嘅習慣嘅一個人，跟住死咗之後咧，就可能仍然係有一個咁樣嘅自律嘅性格喺度嘅。咁啊，但係咧究竟點樣會係同嗰個音樂去配合咧？呢個就係真係可能要訪問嘅時候先知啦。暫時咧表面上都係難啲去理解啊。咁而 Broc and Roll 嗰邊咧，如果要講佢點樣去 interpret orderly goals 呢樣嘢，可能就係嗰個積木嚟講，呢3個 symbol 會唔會係代表咗一啲特別嘅意思喺入面咧？呢個都係我陣間會想喺嗰個嘅訪問入面咧去問兩個問 artist 嘅。So it is probably is quite clear that Sofia interpret the term orderly goals in a way that probably there is a guy who is really punctual, self-punctual himself, having good habit of studying and cleaning up one's room. But after he or she died, the ghost is still keeping this kind of habit, and one is still dwelling in this house, in this room. But it is not so clear how the artist will correlate this image with the music, so we need to ask the artist to share about this part with us afterwards. And on the other hand, so now you can see there are 3 symbols on that puzzles that souvenir offered by the ghost: star, moon, and sun. So I guess this would be an important hint for the artist to elaborate the word orderly. So I also ask the artist to share this concept with us afterwards. So just now, the artist used a very special effect to create a glitch illusion that he slightly moved the red and blue channel probably a bit so that it appears to us that the ghost is glitching, because it is not really existing in the real world. So very smart techniques used it here. All right, the last 2 minutes. And also the artist is very good at, depicting that ambience, that atmosphere by the use of color or those special effects, like he painted the boy in blue color and just painting his back. You can't really see the facial expression clearly, but you know that this boy is kinda sad and so sorrowful or disappointed. Probably that is related to the ghost that is somebody important to him or somebody supporting him in the time he needs someone. And also he used that ink spraying effect, that sprinkle, to fill up those empty space. All right. So, okay, we're really running out of time, but Sofia still has lots of small objects to complete for the probably she can barely finish the basic coloring part because it is really aggressive for the artist to include so many elements, so many objects in the painting. So I guess she will be need to spending her time in a wise way. All right, so the last 20 seconds. 咁 Sophie 嗰邊真係時間無多，因為佢真係畫咗好多小 object 喺入面，同埋佢一開頭都花咗較多時間喺個空間設計上嘅。咁啊 Broken Roll 嗰邊咧，啱啱亦都即係展示咗一個好特別嘅 glitch 嘅效果啦，同加啲特效啲 sprinkle 咁樣。好 ，time's up. Alright, please stop drawing. Okay. And please enlarge your canvas so that our audience and judges can see your painting clearly. Thank you. 係啦，請放大你哋嘅畫作，令到我哋所有觀眾都可以睇得清楚啲啦。好，接住落嚟咧，我哋就會訪問兩位 artists 啦。咁啊，請稍等。We'll interview the two artists right now, so please wait. Hello? Hello, Broken Row.
Hello, hello. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back to ARTBAT Live again.
Thank you.
Yeah. And this time you really show off lots of techniques, to create different kinds of textures, different, the glitching effects is really amazing. And you also include one very special object in this picture, that is that stack of wooden blocks. Can you explain the whole concept behind this composition, especially why would you include this souvenir or this special toy in this picture? What does this mean? And under this topic with the provided music? Thank you.
Right. So yeah. The word given is orderly and ghost. So while I was thinking about it, I thought of a storyline for this. So basically, there's this boy. Yeah, this boy kind of looks like me. So what happened was he is young and he lost his mother, something like that. And when he lost his mother, he thought his life will be messed up. After his mom died, he got depressed, and he thought his life will be out of control. Like he would have almost killed himself, but the death of his mom became like a how would I say this? It became like a major turning point in his life. Since he got depressed from losing his mother, that's the time he also searched for himself. That's the time he searched for a purpose, and after so it's like his mother became like the ghost that helped him, that paved his way to have a better life and to become himself and to find himself, and that's what this art is about. So
Okay.
so it's like
Yeah.
So as you can see here, there's there are ups and downs. Like there's sun, there's moon. So basically, in life, we really cannot control whatever is happening around us, but it is actually up to us to control our destiny, to find our destiny, and those that helped us shape our personalities and characters, they're actually the ones that are gonna organize your life in the future. They will, they will, just like I said, they will pave a way for a better life and an orderly life. And yeah, and from that day on, he thought, after losing his mom, and got depressed. Being depressed became the best day of his life, because that's the time he searched himself and he took control of his life. And
So it is about a ghost, actually the mother of a son, come back to her son to help him overcome this trauma in his life, to find back the order of his life. Okay, so thank you for sharing both the concept behind and also the story. And okay, so afterwards we translated into Cantonese and also we interview your opponent. So good luck to you. 好，咁頭先咧，我哋就訪問咗 Broken Roll 啦，佢就同我哋講咧，呢個 topic 咧，即係 orderly goals 就令佢諗起自己一啲嘅經歷啦，就係佢可能喺細個啲嘅時候咧，就失去咗佢嘅媽媽，然後佢當時咧就認為呢個係對佢人生好大好大嘅打擊，因為以前佢嘅母親佔咗佢嘅生命好重要嘅一部分啦。咁然後佢因此咧就係陷入咗一個相當情緒好低落啊，一個低谷嘅一個狀態，甚至可能係會諗自殺咁諸如此類嘅。咁然後咧可能嘅一啲嘅陰差陽錯，或者係佢嘅媽媽嘅靈魂翻咗嚟咁樣嘅一個想像嘅一個表達方式啦，就係呢一個嘅鬼魂咧，就係幫佢嘅仔去揾翻佢生命裡面嘅一個秩序，揾翻佢嘅意義喺入面，然後就俾咗呢一個 puzzle 俾佢咧，就係好似係提醒佢即係人生有起有落啊，即係就好似月有陰晴圓缺一樣咁樣。咁呢個成為一個轉捩點啦，可能就令到呢個男仔之後成為一個更加強大嘅人咁樣嘅，係啦。咁所以就係回應翻 orderly goals 就係一個幫佢揾翻人生嘅意義、人生嘅秩序嘅一個鬼魂咁樣嘅一個概念啦。好的，咁接住落嚟咧，我哋就會訪問另外一位嘅 artist Sofia， 請稍等。Hello, Sofia. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Sofia. So welcome to ARTBAT Live. So this time we have the brand new theme, Paint on Bits. Also, we still remaining to have the adjective plus noun as the topic for the battle. So can you share with us the concept behind your painting? You have really used an interesting perspective with interesting composition. Can you tell us the reason why you picked this composition or the idea behind? Thank you.
Based on the adjective and noun orderly ghost, what came to my mind was someone more like organized and neat, but in terms of like a ghost version. So you can see how a ghost is kind of in their study with books aligned that is very organized and has like a mop that also emphasizes that he likes it very clean and likes it very orderly. And yeah, so someone that's very like with the globe that also emphasizes that he could be like a scholar or someone that's smart, likes to do a lot of like, you know, that type of stuff. So yeah, that's how I kind of came up with the concept.
Cool. All right, so very clean concept here, and a very cute ghost. it must be a very hardworking person before he dies.
Yeah.
That's why. All right, thank you for sharing. So we will have to translate it to Cantonese some of our audience, and afterwards we will announce the result very soon. So good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 好，頭先咧，我哋亦都訪問埋 Sofia 啦，佢就同我哋講，見到呢個 topic orderly goals 咧，就覺得不如話一個無論係生前定係死後咧，都係非常之自律啊，好有一個良好規律生活習慣嘅一個鬼魂就係佢好中意讀書，又好中意打掃咁樣嘅一個感覺啦。咁所以死咗之後咧，佢仍然係徘徊喺自己嘅房間入邊咧，做緊相同嘅事情，跟住望窗外面可能睇下風景咁樣嘅一個感覺。好的，咁我哋已經聽咗兩個 artist 嘅分享啦，咁接住落嚟咧就會等待評判嘅評分啦。咁祝兩個 artist 好運，咁好快我哋就會 announce result 啦。Hello. So we finally got the result here. So for the second battle tonight, we have, so 79 for Broc and Roll versus 64 for Sofia Nyberg. So congratulations to Broc and Roll. You've won this battle and you will be entering the final battle tonight of Group A。咁咧，換言之咧，今場賽事嘅勝出者咧就係 Broc and Roll 啦，佢會進入咧我哋下一場即係即將舉行嘅一場賽事㗎。咁亦都好多謝 Sofia Nyberg 嘅參與啦。今次亦都見到佢用咗一個好具挑戰性嘅一個構圖，希望咧佢之後會繼續參加 ARTBAT 咧，為我哋帶嚟更多 creative 嘅 idea 啦。And also thanks for the great art brought by Sofia. You know, this interesting composition is really inspiring, and hope that you join the future ARTBATs and bring us more interesting idea. 好，咁下一場嘅賽事咧就會有嚟自菲律賓嘅 Broc and Roll 對戰嚟自印度嘅 FlatHatArtisto 阿曬啦。賽事咧將會喺幾分鐘之後會進行㗎。大家去完個廁所之後咧，就翻嚟繼續睇比賽啦。 So for the next battle, we have Row from Philippines versus FlatHatArtisto side from India. So battle will start at around 9:30, but probably we'll give a few minutes for the others to, take a break first. And we'll come back to you very soon. So see you later. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to ARTBAT Live, Season 12. You're now watching the final match of Group A. So here we have Broc and Roll from Philippines versus FlatHatArtisto side from India. 好，各位歡迎翻到嚟 ARTBAT 愛豆現場第12季。你而家睇緊嘅係 Group A 賽事嘅最後一場啦。咁換言之，今場賽事嘅勝出者咧就會係 Group A 嘅代表，同另外嘅3強咧就係一齊對戰㗎。好，今場賽事有嚟自菲律賓嘅 Broc and Roll 對戰嚟自印度嘅 FlatHatArtisto 阿 Sai 嘅。事不宜遲啦，我哋即刻嚟抽題目先啦。題目就係好轉緊盤 ，OK。Fakest face 係抽到嘅題目就係 Fakest face 啦，就係代表空虛嘅面孔或者係一個面咁樣啦。So, fakest means vague and sometimes ethereal, feeling of absence, void. Yeah, that's the word, face. Okay, and now we will play the music again. The music provided by the artist, the musician Broc and Tascolins。接續我哋繼續會即係播放多一次今晚賽事所用到嘅音樂，就係由 Broc 同埋 Tascolins 一齊創作嘅 Lines 啦。
I'm counting lines when I'm with you. Popping a bottle of a bubble when I'm at you. We got no fools in the way we play. The hell we know when we go away. Popping a bottle of a bubble when I'm at you. When I say that you're mine, mine, I know you wanna know. We started slow, I called you Jane. We start the show, we get real vain. You shut that door, prepare the tape. We make a video and we hide our face. Riding your wave, cause we got no mind. Yeah. Look at the mirror, see the devil's eyes. You've got just one chance, don't take it slow. When the sun comes up, you're just a ghost. Riding your wave, cause we got no mind. I know you want when I say that you're mine, mine. I know you want, I know you want, I know you want when I say that you're mine, mine. I know you want, I know you. We started slow, I called you Jane. We start the show, we get real vain. You shut that door, prepare the tape. We make a video and we hide our face. We started slow, I called you Jane. We start the show, we get real vain. You shut that door, prepare the tape. We make a video and we hide our face. You got me. You got me. You got me. You got me. We started slow, I called you Jane. We start the show, we get real vain. You shut that door, prepare the tape. We make a video and we hide our face. We started slow, I called you
Hello? So, okay, so we've played once again lines created by Moshop and Haskins. So it is the second time for both artists to interpret a topic on top of the provided music. So the topic for this time is biggest face. So I think it is a wonderful brainstorming time. And I think the topic really matches the music. 咁啊，啱啱咧，我哋亦都已經再次播放咗 Lines 由 Moshop 同埋 Tesclins 共同創作嘅呢首音樂。咁咧，到時開始啦，咁啊，20分鐘嘅賽事亦都正式開始。咁少少前情提要啦。咁啊，右手邊嘅阿 Sai 咧。就係喺今晚第一場賽事裏面，根據 Distorted Bubble 嘅呢個 topic， 咁就畫咗咧一個女仔，染咗一頭嘅深粉紅色嘅頭髮啦，然後吹咗呢個 bubble， 好似係 create 咗一個佢理想嘅戀人咁樣嘅一個形象喺佢面前嘅。咁亦都表達咗好強嘅對愛情嘅渴望啦嘅一個畫面咁樣。咁而另外一邊 Broc and Roll 嗰邊咧，就係、是、剛才嗰場賽事 Orderly Ghost 裏面咧就畫咗一個母親嘅鬼魂，向佢自己以前嘅阿仔咧，即係送出咗一個嘅禮物去提醒佢，去揾翻人生正確嘅軌道咁樣嘅。嘅個畫面，咁啊當時嘅用色咧係相當柔啊，同埋用到一啲即係可能係炫耀緊佢嘅技巧嘅呢一啲特效嚟 glitch 嘅 effect 啦等等。好的。咁如果對於我自己嚟講嘅話咧，呢個 music 去呢一個嘅 topic 啦，可能就會係似係一個人不斷好用力咁樣去想像或者去尋找一個命中注定嘅人嘅一種感覺啦。而呢個人咧本身係可能好難去具體化佢嘅形象嘅感覺，所以不斷好用力咁樣去呼叫出自己嘅嗰個渴望啊，去描畫嗰個人嘅形象嘅感覺。So for myself, combining the topic with the music, it appears to me that somebody is urging, longing for someone he loves and also loves her in the future, in reality. Hardly, but you know, it is hard to imagine that guy appears in front of you. So that person just repeatedly to yell out one's desire, one's urge to love and be loved, to repeatedly depicting that blurry image of that guy in one's mind. Okay, so let's see how the two artists interpret the topic here. So this time Broc and Roll use a wide angle shooting from the top, shooting from an upper angle, so that the head or the main character appears to be rather bigger. And there are some smoke-like figures behind. Perhaps this character is holding a cigarette in his hand so that the smoke just morphed into some other thing else. Perhaps the shape of another character. And on the other hand, Sky, firstly, he drew a man standing on the left-hand side of the canvas, and seems that he is looking upward at the screen, illuminating screen, and on top of that screen, it displays someone smiling confidently, surrounded by many other people, perhaps. So I guess that would be a moment that someone is admiring an other person, probably. And the two artists have picked a total different choices of color. Broc and Rogue use dark pink plus green to render that blurry background at the back, and use gray to paint the character. Probably the artist intentionally to blur out the face of this character, and also use this desaturated color to interpret it from Baker's face. 好啦，睇下兩位即係啱啱就係講緊兩位 artist 而家喺個 canvas 上面畫咗啲乜嘢啦。Broc and Roll 嗰度咧就用咗一個同上一場賽事唔一樣嘅一個角度啦。今次係用咗一個廣角鏡咧，好似喺一個高啲嘅角度嗰度影落去。咁所以咧嗰個主角即係呢一個灰色嘅人咧，就係個頭睇落去好大咁樣啦，然後手上面啦可能係攞住一支煙，又或者係攞住嗰個電話，咁啊似乎咧佢係戴緊一個 headset 啊，咁啊所以嗰條線咧其實就係嗰條 wire。So finally, I know that actually that is not the lines for the smoke, but instead that is the wire or the headset. So that is somebody is listening to music through this headset, and some image just appear behind this sky. Perhaps that is the inner world, what he was thinking in his mind. 咁可能咧後面呢一啲睇落去線條好即係好曲好 organic 嘅呢啲線條咧，其實就係代表緊呢一個角色可能佢嘅內心世界點樣啦。又或者係其他比較虛幻啲嘅一啲事物啊，咁啊，佢artist 亦都係特登用呢一個冇乜色，即係冇乜鮮度啦，其實係零鮮度啦 ，desaturated 咗灰白咁樣嘅一個方法咧，去畫中間呢個人物嚟更加配合空虛嘅呢個感覺，係啦，同埋佢都 blur 咗佢塊面孔啦。然後反而咧背景咧就係用咗比較鮮啲嘅顏色啊，就係包括係呢一個嘅深粉紅啦、深桃紅啦，或者係同埋仲有比較光啲嘅呢一種嘅藍綠色啊，即係少少湖水綠咁樣啦。另外一邊廂咧 阿 Sai 嗰邊咧就係佢畫咗，首先喺個 canvas 嘅左手邊咧係畫咗一個人，好似望緊向右邊嘅呢一個 screen 咁樣啦。呢個 screen 咧就係佔據咗畫面嘅右邊右上角大部分嘅位置。咁可能唔係 screen 啲啦，其實喺一埲牆上面係掛咗好多個嘅面具啊。然後咧呢埲牆係發出住淡藍嘅顏色㗎。Okay, so again, I made a wrong guess. So actually, that is not a monitor, that is not a screen, but instead is a wall of masks with different facial expression representing different emotion, I guess. So that guy is just staring at this wall of mask, and probably himself is wearing one, probably. And this wall is just illuminating So I get that would be meaning that the main character, that person on the left side of the canvas is without a personality of one's own. So we don't know how does himself feel. So that's why you need to pick a mask every day, probably. Okay, so around 9 minutes left. 好啦，咁啊時間剩低差唔多最後嘅9分鐘啦。咁啊喺呢個時候咧，想提各位嘅觀眾咧，而家可以進行投票啦。咁啊，即係之前亦都有提過喺 comment 嘅 section 嗰度啦，會有一個連去 voting link 嘅一個地方。Okay, so time for you to vote again. So who would be the winner of this final battle of Group A? Probably your votes will change the result. 好啦，咁啊，而 Broc and Roll 嗰邊咧又加多咗一種嘅顏色入去，就係橙色啦。喺後面咧，好似係一個爆炸嘅效果咁樣啦，營造出。然後咧加咗一啲嘅粉塵嘅一啲 brush stroke 喺度啦。好似後面係產生咗一個爆破，可能佢嘅小宇宙會爆發啦，或者係聽音樂嘅時候咧係有啲嘅情感湧出嚟嘅感覺。So just now, Broc and Roll added a very strong color with strong presence at the back that is orange. So he depicted an explosion at the back of this boy, added with the splash of the inks in red and some music notes as well. So probably that is the impact of the music the boy is listening to. It creates a hurricane, an explosion in the boy's mind. Although he appears to be normal on his face. Alright, at the same time, Sai also introduced a new color to his painting, that is the red. So that character is wearing a red hoodie. But I guess the reason the artists will pick this color is that this red just made character stand out from their very dark background. 咁啊，而另一邊廂咧 ，Sai 嗰邊都揀咗一個係好突出、好大 contrast 嘅一種顏色啊，就係紅色啦。咁因為呢個 screen 咧，淨係浮出呢個淡藍嘅顏色啦，同埋背景本身係黑色咁樣啦。咁所以咧，整個畫面本身睇落去係相當之凍嘅。咁啊，當然啦，佢而家加咗呢一個紅色落去嘅時候咧， 畫面睇落去仍然都係相較冰冷嘅，因為個主要嘅光源係呢一個嘅淡藍色啦。咁但係就會令到本身左邊嘅呢一個人物咧係會企翻出嚟先，即係唔會完全 blur 咗入去嗰個背景嗰度啦。因為頭先一直我哋都可能淨係大概見到嗰、草稿嘅線條啊咁樣，嗰陣都未知道究竟呢一個角色本身係真係咁樣半透明啦，又還是係會再上色咁樣嘅。Alright， 咁最後嘅5分幾鐘啦。So it is a surprising decision that Broc also introduced a pale green at the back. So probably he just adjusts the hue of the explosion into a green hued one, and on top he adds some fragments of the broken torso, broken limbs at the back, and some balls with smiling face on top. So the things come out from the explosion. So I bet the music, the boys listening is really rich in textures, right? Okay, what? 咁Sai 嗰邊咧又做咗一個好大嘅改動啦，就係咧，首先原本佢喺個 screen 下面加咗 for sale 嘅2個字啦，就係呢個 slogan 喺度啦。然後呢個人物咧，佢係用咗灰色嚟描畫嗰個面孔嘅顏色啦，然後就好似喺佢個後腦部分咧，再延伸出去，好似係俾人抽走緊嗰個嘅靈魂嘅感覺，同埋佢嘅面孔咧都係仍然係冇清晰嘅輪廓咁樣嘅。So apart from adding the 2 words for sale under the wall of mask, Sai also paint the head of the character in gray, and it appears to me that the soul of this character is being pulled out by some unknown force, so that he is losing his own emotion, probably. 咁可能係代表緊呢個人嘅內心嘅一啲諗法或者係情緒係抽離緊嘅你。咁但係咧，而家即係畫面越嚟越完成度高嘅時候咧，就會見到可能嗰個嘅perspective 嚟講啦，artist 可能都係並不是太擅長啦，即係會見到有啲錯位嘅感覺啦。咁時間剩翻2分幾鐘嘅，咁完成咗呢一個主要人物嘅基本嘅常識咧，係好事嚟嘅。而面具嗰方面咧，可能如果仲有剩餘時間嘅話咧，可能係會再即係畫得 detail 點又説不定啦，因為佢係畫面上嘅另外一個重點嚟啦，除咗個主角之外嘅。So the last 2 minutes, I guess, Sai would spend their time left to paint their mask as well, because that is another important element in this picture that attracts the eyeballs of the audience. So we almost complete that, also to polish the highlights or the shadows of the main character on the left. And meanwhile, Broc and Roll use again that astonishing technique, that is the glitching effect. Slightly shift the channel, the color channel of the picture to create this glitching effect. to give the sense of animation, some movement, sense of rhythm into the picture. Okay. So lots 40 seconds. 咁而同樣時間咧，就喺 Broc and Roll 嗰度又再次施展咗呢個 glitch 嘅魔法啦，就係稍微咁樣咧去 shift 咗一下唔同顏色 channel 嘅位置啦，令到佢睇落去好似係有一種動感喺入面嘅，好似係 animate 緊嘅感覺啦。同埋呢一種 glitch 效果，亦都會加強嗰種狂歡啊，或者係好似大聲音嘅嗰種感覺，即係 synthetic sound 會有呢啲嘅 glitch 效果咯。我相信大家都會熟悉嘅話。All right, so time's up. Please stop drawing. And now we will interview the two artists. So please wait for a second. 咁我哋而家就訪問兩個 artist 啦，請稍等。Hello, Broc and Roll.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So you have created a really stunning explosion effect at the back. So I guess this boy must be listening to some music with great impact. Can you tell us the concept behind this quick piece to us?
Yeah. The word given was I don't know how to say this right. Vacuous.
Yeah.
Is it right? Yeah. Vacuous plus face. So vacuous means like expressionless or blank faced or poker faced. And yeah, and I wanted to relate this to the music that we just heard earlier. And I did take note of some of the lyrics, and it says there, shut the door, we make a video, and we hide our face. Yeah. And also we start real slow, yeah, etc. Something like that.
Yep.
So I thought of I thought of a real life situation where, most of us while we're on public or something, while we're listening to music and all, sometimes our face does not match the music that we're listening. Yeah, so I think
of feeling very well.
Yeah, I think it's funny, because I love music as well, and and yeah, so when I do commute, I always listen to music, and even though the music I'm listening on is really fun, because at that moment I feel so happy or something like that. Sometimes my face is expressionless, and I might look stupid or absent-minded sometimes, but inside I'm really happy. So I think that's the beauty of music to people. Like, even though we can't see it on our faces, we look vacuous or motionless, but inside of us we feel different.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And that is the beauty of music. I think it is ironic, but it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's why my art looks like that. Yeah.
I see that. I think you have captured a really funny phenomena or habit when we're listening to music. That's true for all of us, I guess.
Yeah.
Because, you just can't reveal all of your feelings outside on the street, right? Although you're really listening to some very great music songs.
Yeah.
Cool. And thank you for sharing. So I hope our audience and judges will love your idea. And next, we'll interview your opponents. So yeah, good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
好，咁我哋頭先咧就訪問咗 Broc and Roll 啦，佢就同我哋講即係今次佢都再一次聽到呢個 music 嘅時候，佢都有再mark 低一啲 notes 啊，或者係 mark 低啲 lyrics 啊，就覺得呢一個的確係一個好激情或者係令佢會覺得好 emotional、好有 impact 嘅一個音樂啦。咁咧佢就見到呢個 topic 係空虛或者係空白嘅面孔嘅時候，佢就諗起一個 poker face 嘅表達，所以佢就將呢樣嘢 link 埋起嚟咧，就描畫咗一個男仔咧，佢可能佢喺耳機裏面咧，其實係聽緊呢一首咁具 impact 嘅一個音樂，但係佢嘅面上面咧就係好似目無表情咁樣，即使內心波濤洶湧，已經爆緊炸咁樣啦。咁就係回應緊我哋好多人咧，可能喺街上面出面即係聽緊音樂嘅時候咧，無論內心聽到幾開心幾激動都好咧，喺面上面都好似目無表情咁樣，隱藏得好好。但係佢都慣咗呢一樣嘢咁樣，就係一個好諷刺式有啲搞笑嘅一個習慣啦，可能係大家。好，咁以上就係佢嘅 concept 啦。接住落嚟咧，我哋就會訪問佢嘅對手阿 Sai 啦。請稍等。Hello, Sai.
Hello.
Ooh, hi. So again, we decided to use the same music for the final battle here, and I've seen you created a really illuminating and special wall of mask here with a boy seemingly his soul is being pulled out. Can you tell us the concept behind this painting or some of the important decision you have made during this 20 minutes?
So like the first thing which came into mind like when I listen to music is that it provides a sort of like momentary escape for me. Like if I'm in a really bad mood, it puts me in a happy mood if I'm listening to some happy song, or if I'm really demotivated, it like if I listen to something inspirational, that I'm inspired for the bit. So that's what this guy is doing. Like there are some chords which are connected to his head. So although he's in very like gibberish and he's in a very messed up state, so he's listening to some music and he's looking at the mask for which one to pick up. And so it's a dystopian. I've like created this dystopian world where you can select the mask which you want. It's like a persona which you can create. So for example, like the boxers, they listen to very hip hop kind of music. Like, so your personality changes a lot when you listen to music. It has a very like psychological effect on you. It can be good as well as bad. So this guy's contemplating on the fact that which mask should he choose. So yeah, which mask he should take forward and like carry on with his time in the future.
I see. So actually, you have
And
really.
he's a pretty poor guy, so I put these for sale because he could not afford the very huge one. So these are like for him only.
I see. That is an interesting detail here, because I see you added midway below the wall. All right. So thank you for your sharing. I think you have some deep thoughts behind as well. So thank you.
Thank you.
So we'll announce the result very soon. So we'll know who would be the winner for this group a few minutes later. So good luck to you. 好，咁我哋頭先咧亦都訪問咗阿 Sai 啦，佢就同我哋講啦，其實佢覺得我哋每次聽唔同嘅音樂或者係受唔同作品影響嘅時候咧，都係好似即係戴起咗一個唔同嘅面具，唔同嘅情緒笠咗喺我哋身上面嘅感覺啦。咁所以呢個人咧就係喺佢感受緊呢個作品嘅時候咧，佢就係選擇緊，我接住落嚟會戴上邊一個面具去代表我當時嘅狀態咁樣咧。咁所以就係一個可能靈魂被抽空緊嘅一個狀態咁樣啦。咁另外咧，佢加咗一個小細節咧，就係for sale 咁點解會 include 呢個字喺度咧？就係、可能呢個主角咧，可能係有啲窮咁，所以佢自情自己嘅感受性或者佢嘅情緒咧，可能都係可以被販賣，即係被 trigger， 被換成金錢嘅一種感覺啦。好，咁以上咧就係阿 Sai 嗰邊嘅 concept 啦。咁唔知大家聽完之後有冇改變你哋嘅諗法咧？或者有冇改變評判嘅諗法咧？咁我就好快就會知道評判佢哋嘅最後嘅決定係點樣啦。稍等，我哋就公佈結果。Ladies and gentlemen, we have their score here right now. So the final result for the final battle Group A， 各位，我哋已經有結果出爐啦。好，最後嘅分數係 78 for Broken Roll versus 68 for Sai. So congratulations to Broken Roll, you won this battle and you're the representative for Group A, and you'll be battling with winners from other groups then few weeks later. And also thanks for the creative ideas brought by Sai, and hope that we can see you in future ARTBAT again. 好，今場賽事嘅勝出者咧就係 Broken Roll， 咁亦都好多謝阿 Sai 嘅參與啦。咁今次見到佢用咗唔同嘅 techniques、唔同嘅風格去挑戰我哋嘅題目嘅。So this time we've noticed that Sai really present a different phase of him to use different techniques and different angles to interpret topics. And yeah, thanks for the wonderful artwork by him. 咁換言之咧 ，Broken Roll 咧就會係 Group A 嘅代表啦。出線咗之後咧，咁佢之後會喺幾個禮拜後同其他組別嘅勝出者係對戰㗎。好的，咁今晚嘅所有 battle 咧已經完結咗啦。喺呢一度咧，我哋想多謝咁多位嘅評審，就係包括玫瑰植物啦，同埋仲有 Moshop 啦，以及我哋嘅評審團啦，同埋仲有多謝 Hanson's Restart 去提供場地㗎。So we want to take this opportunity to thank our judges tonight, including Rosie Rule, Moshop, and our judge team, and also thank Hanson's Restart for their vital support. And yeah, thanks again, Moshop, for providing such amazing and charming music. 下個禮拜咧，同樣時間我哋就會有 Group B 嘅賽事，咁大家 mark 實你喺你哋嘅 diary 嗰度啦。So next week, the same time, starting from 8 in Hong Kong time, we will have matches for Group B. So mark it on the calendar, and we'll see you next week.